Ah, good morning. Good morning. Oh, okay. Just started laundry, so I'm gonna have to run downstairs and where's my controller? There we go. Run downstairs and do that. All right. Plant ourselves some soybean. Can't catch my breath from running downstairs. So you'll plant soybean here and then sorghum on the last field that it hasn't been seeded yet. Hello, deer. Lots of deer. Oh, that's unacceptable. Apparently it follows me closer than I thought. Watch out, deer. I'm seeding this. I love this tractor. Such a good tractor. Try to eat breakfast here too. Now I'm hoping Star shows up and then I can show her that workshop that she was struggling with yesterday. I actually slept in when the alarm told me to wake up. Actually, I woke up like 3 minutes before the alarm went off, but for once I actually got sleep that I wanted. Just struggled. Did I keep you awake? I know, how dare I actually get sleep. I don't know if you call it sleeping in with how late we went to bed, but I mean, it wasn't super late, but late. think I had my alarm set for 9:30, so I woke up about half an hour ago. Let's actually lower the cedar. There we go. Seems important. Seems important. But this game seems pretty easy for me to learn. And I realize it's easy for me because I know what a planter is used for versus what a seeder is used for. Difference between fertilizer, lime, and seeds. I also know what a soybean logo should look like and what a corn logo should look like. Because the struggle between a planter and a seeder is real. People have serious issue with that. I've seen many people struggle with that. So I thought it's a really easy, intuitive game. But it might not be easy and intuitive for people that don't see a piece of equipment and go, hey, that's a seeder and not a cultivator. Yeah, exactly, James. There's no tutorial of what a cultivator looks like versus a seeder versus a roller and why and what their job is. The game assumes you know the basics about farming. And what's the difference between where are we here? What's the difference between that, a weeder, versus that, a cultivator? And what does a cultivator do versus a plow or a subsoiler or a disc harrow? Like they all do the same job. Not quite, but they all do the same job. What does what? I'm like, all right, people have grown up in cities and don't know what these are. If you've grown up in the farmland and rural areas, you know what the basics are. You understand what is used where, because you've seen them on the fields. You almost need a person to do a tutorial on it. A city person that has no idea what is what, but it's a really good explainer of things. Get someone like that to do a tutorial, but have a actual farmer approve the script. Work with a farmer. Make an accurate script that is done by a city person that goes, oh, this is how it had to be explained to me for me to understand the difference. Hey, Michael. Just waking up, Michael. Just waking up. Temperatures are going down. I've been using monk heat the last week quite a bit, so whatever. Oh, I got it. .63 Fahrenheit. It is 15 Celsius here. Now Jess is going to translate that all for me. Nope. Well, I tried. Alright, now we want sorghum. .61. So we're at 61 Fahrenheit. So you're only just a little bit warmer than us. Let's change up our job. I want some hay, so we're going to actually do the first cutting on this grass field into hay. For animal care. Careful not to actually cut our field. Tea's hot. That's good. Tea should be hot. That's, I think, one of the qualities of good tea. It's usually hot. That would be a good quality of a tea kettle, yes. A tea kettle that makes tea hot is probably a good tea kettle. So this is, we're going to tether this and let it dry out a bit before baling it. Oh no, we don't even have to bale it. We can just put it in the forage wagon, but we'll tether it and then forage wagon it to our hay storage. That's a long synchronization. Really long. still nothing like FS 17 it was? 16? 16. Huh? 19? Whatever the one before this was. 19. That synchronization was obnoxious. I wish you could adjust these cutters. Can you? To be narrower. Not to be as far apart, because whenever you make any kind of turn, you miss grass. If you could move those rear cutters a little closer together, you wouldn't miss grass when you take a turn. I would pay that sacrifice of a little narrower cutting. When will I what? Oh, whenever we can. I don't know when that'll be. You could tether this field, or you could seed sorghum, I believe, or you could fertilize, maybe lime, the field that we just seeded with soybean. So there's jobs to be done. Our vineyard gotten much bigger. It's not finished, but it's gotten much bigger. Interesting to see how much we get out of that harvest, because it's probably tripled in size. Yeah, I need to work on that. Money. Money needs it. Everything needs money. It's just like real life. Can't get everything until you have the money to get those things. So right now I'm working on a couple of things. We're going to try to make cake. To make cake, we have everything in order except sugar. So we need to get into sugar beets. Cereal we've got almost there, but we need to make raisins. What was the other one I was working on? Cereal. I was working on a third one. But of course, for those things, we do need to upgrade our cows. We need more cows. So we need to get a bigger cow pasture. So that'll be up in our near future too. So let's take a quick look here. Making flour. So we're trying to make cake. We're currently making butter here for that cake. We need sugar beet. Why can't you make chocolate? You don't even have the option for what? The dairy does. Butter, cheese, and chocolate. Okay. I guess we have to look at the other list. Production. Cereal factory. So we need honey, corn, barley, and raisins. We have honey, corn, and barley. We need the raisins. Oat. That's oat. Never mind. Oat. I guess you can make oatmeal. Okay. Not working on clothes at all right now. I got a sugar mill placed already, so we can make sugar. We just need beets to do that. Here we go. Grapes to raisins. So we need to place that. That's $80,000, so that needs to be on our top priority. So, yeah, the raisin factory and the cereal. We have a grain mill already, right? No. There we go. Cereal factory. We need the raisin factory and the cereal factory that we need to work on. That need to buy. So what do you do, Michael? Just sit there and watch the temperature? This is not too hot to go outside. This is a very comfortable temperature. Yes, most days this is true. Today is a perfect temperature day. I've always wanted my own weather station. Oh, somebody is tethering. That surprised me. I didn't realize that's a job she took up. Oh, I listed a list of jobs that needed to be done. You guys went straight from hot summer to late fall. Don't worry, tomorrow it'll be hot summer again. Yeah, we brought jackets yesterday morning. Not even morning, yesterday afternoon. It's like, ooh, kind of chilly out. We're gonna bring our jackets, and then all of a sudden, boom! It was hot. I'm like, what happened? Why did I even bring a jacket? My jacket's in the back of the pickup too. All right, that field of grass at the end of the grapes no longer is there. I could cut this though. Don't tether the grass leaving this field. Basically tether those two fields that are cut over there, and as we leave for the next field, don't have to tether that. We'll bale a few square bales of grass, and then that was a bad idea. I cannot fit through there. We'll bale a few bales of square grass because we need it for the sheep. And then the rest will get turned into silage. Also need to buy more land. What? Yes, we have to buy land though so we can plant that stuff. Not more grapes, but we need more land for cake. But I'm gonna run downstairs. We're gonna watch Jess tether, I guess. I don't remember how to fly. There we go, flight mode true. What button do you have to hit? There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm doing it for a second there. And then you can windrow that and bring all of this to the hay storage in the back by the cows. If you get that far. I will be right back. Let's put the BRB logo up. See Jess tethering in the background. I see Jess has the windrower out. Doing circles around the John Deere, apparently. Every little bit of grass is worth it. Well, I don't even go for every little bit of grass. Cool. I'm lagging you out. Imagine 8 Celsius at night time and 35 Celsius during the daytime. That happens here. We had plus 2 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and then during the day it got to 37, 38. All right, let's get this field seeded. Cut. This field is getting smaller and smaller and smaller as our production's taking over. So we're really gonna have to buy another field for grass, or at least partial of a field for grass. In the future here sometime. Whew. Can we still cut grass up that way? Maybe. We have this seeded, planted, or built here. Is there a point of coming up here? Let's look at our grape prices. That's the wrong button. $223. We're getting close to that selling point. Good. We need a choice. We need to make a new choice for a game. Is it going to be an existing game or a new game? game that we already own, or we're gonna have to spend a bunch of money? I don't know what is in my library that I would like to actually finish someday. What is in there? Um, hmm, Something that'd be good in multiplayer. I don't know if Parkitect would be a good stream or not. I've never actually played it. I've never. I don't own Stone Hearth, Port Royal, or I do own Stardew Valley. Never finished Stardew Valley. Never finished Project Zomboid. We finally finished Raft. Satisfactory might be a bit aggressive. Stardew Valley. Terraria. Never finished Terraria. Huge update on that too. Terraria? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of the style of game we play though, is it's fine if I miss out on all the mining and stuff. We're just actually trying to conquer stuff. We're not trying to build stuff, beautiful things and stuff like that. King of Reborn, Architect, V Ryzen, and Satisfactory. We own V Ryzen. And Valheim, I've never conquered that either. Don't Starve, I've never finished. I don't own the multiplayer one, I'd have to buy a new one. Multiplayer Civilization might be fun too for some of us, not all of us, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, for more than 4 players, you need a dedicated server for Terraria. I did not know that. But yeah, I'm willing to buy a new game if it's not too expensive. Yeah, see if we can get those games on a sale if possible. Yes, yeah, Civ 5 would work well when you can play without interruption. The nice thing, you've picked games that you can play without having everybody there, but for the main story events, get as many of the people together as possible for the live stream, at least the 3Js of us. But we could also, if we can't figure it out by next Saturday, do one night of a different game or whatever. Oh yeah, there's another point. Terraria, we might have fun playing it. We will get no viewers out of that. Every single time I have streamed Terraria or Jess has streamed Terraria, no viewers. Nobody is interested in watching Terraria. So that is not a good choice. Not a good choice for a live stream. I mean, we could buy Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft in my life, but I bet you we would get viewers. Or Roblox, or if we were just going for viewers, it wouldn't be hard to get that. What's the difference between a modern copy? I didn't know there was. I did not know there was more than one copy of Minecraft. And I know Trucking Simulator would get a lot of views. I've learned that in the past. That'll get a bunch of views, but just not into it. Not into it. It's a special kind of hell to go drive truck after you've driven truck all day. I do it every once in a while. It's fun. Just not. I can't get into the game. And you're right, there's no plot line, no storyline. It would be good to find a game that has a storyline. I was thinking an Elder Scroll game too, but that is so much grinding. Um, you would have to be there to upgrade your character. You would get left behind so fast. That's a massive game. What was the other game that you listed? Kingdom? Kingdom's what? Reborn. It's on my wish list. You did a game of this, right? Yeah, I could play this. I remember playing games like this. Um, and this is multiplayer? So how is it multiplayer? Do you all build your own town or like I've played this style of game in single player and really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So two separate, or you have separate towns. How far apart from each other do you build your towns? I guess that far apart? Multiplayer or solo, you build your own town, trade stuff with each other. Could you build their towns literally next to each other? Yeah, yeah. I mean, literally next to each other, but leave room for expansion. And do you go visit the other town? Yes, this is the type of game that's early access, not worth waiting for a sale. Yes, it's on my wish list. I just have to go buy it. But yeah, I'd be into trying that game. Definitely my style of game. It's not super expensive. It's expensive, just not ludicrously expensive. It's not a $40, $80 game. When's the last time they've updated that game? How active are they? Is it a game that's going to actually get finished? Some early access never get out of early access. So March update happened, and the next. So the June big update hasn't happened yet. That's always a little worrying. Somebody placed these power line poles all in the way. Unbelievable. Okay. So it might not be the end of the world. No, I don't mind a small team. I don't care if things take long, as long as there is constant improvements, constant, hey, we're still working on this. It's in this promise that the game will actually someday be completed. Because when you buy a game early access and the game never comes out, never gets completed, and all of a sudden you see version 2 of the game coming out, it's like, wait a minute, what happened to version 1? Basically, you said version 1 is so broken that you had to restart? Well, maybe you should give the people that backed you up on version 1 a free copy of version 2. Because really, it's still the same game, you just restarted. Or at least a large discount to anyone that owns a version 1. And straight out say, hey, the game is so broken we can't actually fix it. We're starting a second copy. You can buy the second copy for 50% off if you bought the first one. Stonehearth, yeah. Had so much potential. Either they just got tired of it, or there was internal issues. But some of the companies, they're like horrible companies to actually work for. Almost done cutting all this. Considered getting a better grass cutter too. Just get a dedicated machine. How much do those things cost? Where is that? Right there, mower. 380 grand. Yeah, a little bit of money. It would free up another tractor too. Alright, 2 more passes, and then we'll see if we can trim some of the stuff around some of the trees a bit. Get a little extra grass out of that. Trimming a beard? No, we're trimming the grass, not a beard. Where is everybody today? Just Michael around? No, James doesn't count. Nope, James doesn't count. Nope. Hosts don't count. I mean, you don't count either. See? He doesn't count. Jess doesn't count either. Really bad at counting. Get lost at 3. Ooh. Yeah, our sister does all the counting. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask for all that vacation time off. Forgot about that. Request some vacation time. I think I'm good with this. Let's go park our mower. Huh? Stardew Valley? What are you talking to me or? No, there's no problem with Stardew Valley. No, Stardew Valley would be great. I'm a fan of Stardew Valley. I would miss all the stuff. Like there wouldn't be much for me to do on Saturdays, but it's a fairly long running game, so you would definitely want to do more than one stream a week. Whoa, that is the wrong button. Yeah, are you gonna even be around next couple of Saturdays? Forgot I can still fly. So next weekend, if I have time, I'll do a Saturday night stream or something. I'm hoping to do another stream tonight, but I don't know if the day will allow us to do it or not. If I do one tonight, it would be Need for Speed. But there's a bunch of things that need to happen during the day to make that work. Where do we park our mower? Oh yeah, that way. Wait, if my mower gets parked in here, where does the windrower get parked then? Oh, the windrower's in here already. Never mind. No, 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 don't do that. Just nudging. Little nudging. Make a couple of bales for the sheep. Not sure if I can pick these up or not. No. We don't own that property. They'll allow us to cut the grass, but they won't allow us to pick up the cut grass. So that's 2 bales in there. 3. Four. 5. I think we'll stop at 6. I'll keep our sheep fed for a long time. Yeah, don't need more sheep yet. First, we have to get more cows. And still would like to get pigs. Yep. Yep, butter and milk are, yep, needed for cake. Yep. Need a lot of milk. So that's why cows is a top priority for our cake. Yeah. But we're gonna need to upgrade the cows, but we're gonna need to also upgrade the forage or the mixed ration food, and all of that's gonna need to be upgraded right away too. I'm actually half thinking of building a new cow pasture down by the production. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the game, we'll be upgrading our farm big time. There's a lot of money. A lot of money that's going to get spent on this farm. So guess what? I'm already starting to feel hungry. It's not quite lunchtime. Yep. We'll do that right before you go shopping. On the same trip. Yeah, right after go downstairs, get the laundry, and then you can do that. That is the wrong button. Just that field. Yeah. And then you have to see if they need lime. They'll both need fertilizer, but will they both need fertilizer? The soybean need fertilizer? I don't know. Yeah. Fertilizer. I don't know if the soybean needs one or the other. Way on the northeast corner. Yeah. Oh, forgot to collect the bales. Kind of need to do that too. Let's go get our bales. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the soybean at all. Oh, it needs rolling, right. You need to roll those. Hmm? Wheat needs rolling? Oh, weeds are growing. Yeah, we'll have to weed that tomorrow again. Mm-hmm. There's our 6 bales, half a trailer worth. Maybe not even half a trailer. But that'll be enough for it cheap for a long time. Probably 3 or 4 years. So, plan is finish grape field, start sugar beet production, bigger cows pasture. I got a lot of other things planned, but I think we should work on those 3 things. Where am I going? Vineyard? I said that. Vineyard, beets, cows. Alright, the bales are collected. Can I cut through there? No. Go around. Yeah, everybody's gonna show up as I say. It's time to call it a day. Alright, let's bring our hay to our hay storage. But I usually like doing a 2 to 3 hour stream because everybody shows up in the last hour. Doesn't matter if you start earlier or later, everybody shows up in the last hour. Start at 6 a.m., stream till 8 a.m., everybody would show up at 8. Start streaming at 9, get off at 11, everybody shows up at 11. Start at 9:30, I'm going to get off at 11:30, everybody's going to show up at 11:30. Ooh, that was close to the deer there. Yeah, I find Friday nights, Saturday nights are probably the most popular for people to join in gaming. So James, if neither of us were streaming, neither Jess or I were streaming, and you had to pick 2 times a week to stream, what would your 2 choices be? The answer will be seasonal, of course, but right now you do Saturday and Monday, but if you could change that, what would be your choice? Probably be Monday and Wednesday night. I think we could make that work in the long term. Jess will not be up this week, so Wednesday's all yours. Try to get people to join on a Wednesday. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like, when is life least likely to interrupt? I would like my Wednesdays to be my day off. So you streaming on Wednesday nights would actually work out really nicely for a long-term plan. Always take Monday and Wednesday off. Monday would be our laundry chopping day, and our Wednesday would be our day off. Which would mean Monday would be the day we would join you on streams. And Wednesday would be our day that's off. Like, I want a day where I'm off, completely off. This is like a 20-year from now plan. Things might change. But I like making plans. Give you goals to work toward. I also like doing a bunch of side projects and see which ones stick. Stick with the ones that are the most successful and then try other stuff. How long do I give myself till it doesn't work? Until I don't enjoy it anymore. I'm not... If you're not enjoying yourself, then you gotta find another way, It doesn't have to make monetary sense all the time, as long as you're surviving. If you do it for a month and hate every minute of it, well then stop doing it. And do something that you do enjoy. But also, do something that you enjoy that also has a potential of bringing in money, because, you know, life, we need food. A YouTube channel on how to raid other people's vegetable gardens? Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. That'll put food on the table, all right. Yeah, a square meal in prison. That'll put food on the table. Yep, this is true. You could just, if we're parking in the summer somewhere, and just build in the middle of nowhere. You'd have to park. Yeah, they all take up a lot of space though. Yeah, 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 I have already thoughts in my head. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. Doesn't mean thoughts work out, but like I said, it's good to make goals. Other question I have Other question I have is, could I legally post the same video on YouTube and on a different streaming channel? Or is it against YouTube terms and services to upload the same video to YouTube and to what's the other site that's starting to get a little bit of hand Rumble or something like that? More of a conservative site, but still, would I be able to legally put the same video on the same channel? All right, it's all the hay in. All the hay is in. Now all the rest of the grass is going into silage. We got two silage fermenting silos, so I mean no problem getting all of this into those silos. One of them's actually empty, I believe. You hear the buzzing flies? I love that mod. Adding critter sound effects to the game. Well, I could call it a day. Or I could throw it over to Jess and do the BRB thing again. And do another half hour. Okay. We'll do that, I guess. Let's look at grapes. Are we selling grapes yet? Still going up very slowly. Where is the Jess? Gotta be close here. You missed the spot? Okay, Jess is rolling this field. I will be right back. Hopefully, the chat's full of people. No. I mean, you thought they were stale already, but yeah, I'm gonna quickly ask. Ask the internet. Your videos will appear on Rumble, and Rumble may also share the content with YouTube. Wait, what? Your videos will neither be searchable or monetized. It will only be available to your subscribers. Yeah, so doesn't look like you'd want to post on YouTube's end. That's not what. So I would have to make like a separate video for Rumble. Maybe I can do that. Shoot an extra video and start trying to get a following on Rumble. Like I said, just side projects, right? That could be one of my side projects that I just every now and then. What's that? Um, I thought you said it needed rolling. Okay, I have a mod that you only need to roll certain fields. What was planted on here? Sorghum? I thought that would need rolling. Yeah, Rumble is super conservative, but I don't care. Why not have a more moderate person like me chair on a super conservative site? Oh, I'll be called a woke liberal all the time on there, but I'm not. But that's what I will get called all the time on that site. No worries about that. Ah, there we go. No. No, there's no point for you to finish that. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so you rolled this field over here? Yeah, that field needed rolling. This one doesn't. So you're good. This one here needs to be rolling, but I missed it. I forgot to roll that one. So that one needs to be rolled, but I forgot. So it'll just have a lower yield next year. Oh well. Pretty confident this one here is empty. So let's get that one started. Interesting, I'm not getting the... Oh, I'm not getting the unload option because I'm parked at the wrong spot. It's obviously the loading spot. If I have a cow farm over here, I already have silage. I'm also not getting the unload trigger here. It's interesting. I'm going to unload, but I'm not getting the trigger. Alright, let's go to production and fire that up. Pretty sure I turned that one off. Here. Yep, grass showed up in there. So that's... Grass silage is going. This one still has lots of grass in it, so we'll kind of fill up both of them. Try to even it out so we get more production. You have a new mod for fertilizing? Oh, not for fertilizing. A fertilizer. Okay. I'm like, what would you change? So it's just another tool. Okay. Okay, now that I'm on the same page, what about it? Okay. Have to look into a new mod. Get the little bits I got missed here on the first pass. I'm good. Also, I guess this is a long weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. No wonder there's nobody here. U.S., you guys have Columbus Day, right? Do I think there's life on other planets? The answer is, I don't know. But I suspect there is. Because if you believe in evolution or if there's a creator, either way, it seems like an awful waste of space. Let's say I was a creator. It seems like I would want to use up more of that space. I suspect that there is more life. Oh, doing this again. Oh, unbelievable. As far as I'm concerned, I believe in a creator because the chances of the universe even existing, if you change any parameters in physics, the universe doesn't exist. Add just a tiny bit of gravity and the whole universe goes into one big ball of it wouldn't exist. Remove a bit of gravity and the universe would spread apart so fast that there would be no stars because everything would be zooming away from us so fast it wouldn't be a thing. So I think there's a creator. Yes, it's Thanksgiving for us. Yep. Canada doesn't do Thanksgiving like the US. US goes crazy on a Thanksgiving. Canada's Thanksgiving is a lot more toned down. Over time it has gotten more and more Americanized, but Thanksgiving is a lot more chill. Sounds good. Jess says as a dual citizen she gets to celebrate Thanksgiving twice. We have 2 turkey days every year. I'll be working tomorrow. Jess will come with me. And she's going to try out her Steam Deck on the road for the first time. Oh yeah, I definitely work Thanksgiving. I'm a truck driver. Truck drivers don't get holidays. I don't think people realize that. And if I drove a dry van or a reefer, I wouldn't get weekends either. I'm lucky I'm do flat deck at construction sites and stuff like that. Construction sites are down on weekends. And holidays. Sites are down on holidays, but guess what? My load has to be delivered on Tuesday morning. How do I get a load to a place Tuesday morning when all the construction people start working the day after the holiday? Guess what? I have to drive on the holiday. Truck drivers drive on Christmas Day. We don't get holidays. And yeah, I kind of miss holidays. It's one thing I miss about trucking, is holidays. I could request one off from here time to time, but as a regular thing, I'd never get all of them off. American Thanksgiving is on a Sunday? You said Thanksgiving. Christmas is on a Sunday this year. Yeah, I might be working it. And most people have the day after Christmas off, right? So I'll probably work the day after Christmas, but your Thanksgiving is right next to Black Friday. Yeah. That's what Black Friday got invented because of Thanksgiving. Black Friday is thanks to Thanksgiving. Just like Canada's Boxing Day. We don't have Black Friday. Well, we do because we're getting more and more Americanized. We do have some Black Friday because companies are forced to have a Black Friday, or else all the Canadians cross the border and go to the US to go shopping. But our big sale day is Boxing Day. Sure. We have some, but could use more. I never have too many chocolate almonds. How's our balance looking for silage? Bit of grass there. Why is that red? Because it's that low? So we really have to get this one past halfway before we even out. We probably put this whole harvest into there. We get 3 harvests a year, right? So what do you need to know? I don't know if you have any chips in there. We're pretty low on chips. Is my chopping list updated? Yeah, October 6th. Yeah. I put jerky on there for you. National Returning Your Gifts Day. Never heard of that before. Yeah, what is Christmas? 2 months away? Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, stores definitely have Christmas stuff out. Good thing I don't go into stores. Any store that starts playing Christmas music before Remembrance Day, US would be Veterans Day, is unethical. No, not ethical. Your morals are your morals are suffering. No Christmas music until after Remembrance Day. A little weird. The US is a little weird. Funny thing is, US knows nothing about Canada, and Canada knows everything about the US. Thank you, TV. Most of our TV is American TV. Hey, Don. Woo. Almost hit that silo. I don't know. Rice and beans? Just did nachos too. Haven't done that in a long time. Nachos with some ground beef. I'm not too picky. I'm hungry now though for whatever we have for lunch. Yeah, if we have a little bit later of a lunch, we could get away with a light supper, dinner, or whatever you called it. Yeah, the right buttons. Yeah, you used to think we were in an igloo too, but that's a nice thing with joining other people on YouTube. You educate yourself. I really like watching other people's channels just for that sake, especially people that are different than me. I really enjoy learning about other people's cultures and stuff. Like I learned a lot from Mac um, about Pakistani culture and stuff, so that's really cool. I enjoy that. And Linda about Australian culture. And Mike is teaching us a little bit about Texas. You just learn little things here and there. And you find out that we're not all that different. Once you take out the stereotypes, the rest of us we're the same. It's that one or two stereotype thing that make us different. The world would like us to believe that the other side is Hitler. It's easy to hate the other side when you think the other side's evil. Have you ever watched the YouTuber Itchy Boots? She's been traveling from Chile to Alaska. Never gone to Alaska, but we've been right to the border. I've seen the Alaska border. The Itchy Boots, she's taking a motorcycle and she's in the Yukon right now, I believe, right? Don't know if she's in Alaska yet, but she'll be there. She'll be there soon. Probably her next video, this next week, she'll probably be in Alaska. Really a fun channel to watch. You learn about all the people along the way. And if you're only thinking of Alaska, you're wrong. There's, off the top of my head, there's three. At least three parts of the U.S. you have to go through Canada to get to. Hmm? Yeah, I can. Um, what's the one called? The nearest to us? Hmm? Yes. So there's what Lake of the Woods, Point Roberts, and Alaska. Getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, half of Point Roberts wants to become Canadian to get rid of the problem. The other half does not. Almost done. Probably another trailer or two. It's full. Think it'll all fit in this trailer? Come on. Dumping everything over. No. I didn't know. Why would I know? Why would I know? Hey, Mac. Open the door because it's starting to get hot in here. I'm good with that. Life is going busy. Trying to get everything sorted out. It was a good weekend, though. Yesterday we had 2 live streams. In the evening we played Raft and finished the game. We have to find a new game to play. And in the morning we played Farming Sim, but during the day we spent most of the day out with a friend playing board games. You watch a lot of my Highway Through Hell videos. Cool. Which one's your favorite one? I like the Winter Snowstorm one the best. Did not all fit in this trailer. Got to come back for a little bit. Oh yeah, so the other one still has a lot more than this one. Bona, Penticton, and Hope? Okay. The Okanagan Valley is always beautiful. Luckily for you, I record that a lot because I live here. I try hard not to record here because sometimes I'm stuck recording here. I've got some night videos coming out. That'll be interesting. Interesting how those do. I found a way of making night videos better quality. The roof cam is amazing for night video. Yes, finding a video on YouTube is difficult. You are right there. And I have so many hundreds of videos. Good luck trying to find the one you actually want. Michael, you don't? I guess you have to take a boat. You'd have to go by boat without a passport. What'd you say, Jess? Yeah, numbering the episodes would be if I started at the beginning of a year, call it season something episode number. It would add up. That might be helpful, but pretty low on fuel on this tractor. Let's top that off. Yeah, why not? Don't have the money for it, but getting some fuel. I swear those little dings on the fuel tank look like bullet dents. Someone shooting at my fuel tank. 635. That's pretty cheap for fuel. I fueled up the truck on Thursday, and it was $1,400 Canadian. Forgot to repair the trailer, but that's okay. We'll do that next time. Let's at least repair the tractor. Oh, we don't have the money for that. Let's talk to our banker. We're at $30,000 debt. Sort of here, but not here. Sort of here. You misspelled there. Or maybe sorry, comma, here but not here. Yeah. I'm just trying to see what you said. What is written there does not match what you meant. Okay, so that's done. What else is there to do? All the tractors are here. Other than that one. Okay, so is there anything to do? Did Jess fertilize everything? No, why would you fertilize the grass? Huh? But why would you? No? Not every time. Why would you fertilize grass every single time? Yeah, that's not every time. I fertilize and fertilize once a year. So I usually fertilize over winter. And then lime over winter too if needed. So our fertilize is okay, so I'm not going to fertilize that. So the only thing we have to worry about is getting dizzy yet? There we go. The only thing we have to worry about is grapes here, so let's take a look. Speed up time a little bit. So we're kind of out of work, which is perfect timing. Kind of end of the stream here. I think that's a good enough price for us to go sell. Let's get rid of these grapes. Yes, we have a really good inventory of tractors. It's perfect when you have 3 or 4 people join on. If I played this single player, there's no way I would own this many tractors. But every now and then you have 3 or 4 people joining in game, and then it's quite handy. Let's repay the loan. We're at $20,000 of debt. Not a lot of money off of those grapes, but a little bit. I know we have to make them into raisins. We need money to do that. Because once you make them into raisins, turn the raisins into cereal, there's good money in that. This tractor is way too big to be hauling a small little trailer like this, but it was the tractor I had. And I've decided not to plant anything on this field here. Maybe I should. I should. I totally should. Because we can't expand our grapes any further until next season, right? But we can next month. If we have money, maybe I should hold off another month. Don't think I'll have money, but I'll hold off another month anyway. Let's look at our spreadsheet. While playing multiplayer, you need a good internet ping. Yes, lag. Yep. Lag is a thing. So, we're on no man's land. The grapes are sold. Clear that out. So we got sorghum, soybean, and corn we have to worry about. Oh, awesome! That's cool. It's always good when you get faster internet at a new place. So, a couple years ago, our internet company came through the whole town and said anyone that wants a free upgrade from copper to fiber, make an appointment with us and we will give you a free upgrade from copper to fiber. If you want faster internet, of course you have to up your plan, but they will install the fiber to your house for free if you make an appointment with them and get it all done. At least you have the option of faster internet then. So we talked to our owner of the apartment that we live in. Refused to let them come in and do it for free. Just flat out refused. It's like you realize to rent to other people, the value of, you could charge people more for rent if you had fiber going into the place. But obviously they're not very smart. What were you looking at again? Why is my list so out of order? Wheat, barley, oat. I have canola and oat out of order. I don't have... Why is my list not in this order? I don't understand. I would have copied off of this list. Did they change order? Anyway, that's for another time to fix. Okay. Sorghum. Oh wait, it's a different order over here. Here and here. It's the game that's in a different order. Bizarre. Okay. Sorghum. What month are we in? April? Yeah, we're not going to be selling sorghum for a long time. Okay. Soybean and corn. Soybean. Ah, it's getting there. So soybean and corn. And corn will be in June. Soybean will be in June too. And what are we in? April? May, June, in 2 months. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, very nice. So you have less load and fiber. Yeah, that's a win-win. All right. There is stuff we need to do now. With the duals on, I can't actually get that because the fertilizer is not parked in the center. Let's move the fertilizer over. And we're not going to weed just yet. We're just going to go park it there. Take care of our animals first so we don't forget that. Need to spray this field for weeds. Can I get through here? I can. Got some bread. It's not too bad. Feed our chickens. Too bad they can't just eat right out of the bucket. Bring water to our greenhouses. Need a bigger water trailer, I think, in the future. Well, if we bring our cows over there, we could keep this little water trailer here and the bigger cows. Maybe we could buy a cow pasture that has water integrated in. That's a thing, right? Not for cheap. Not for cheap, she said. Which, okay, we would look at pastures, cows. What do we have right now? This one here? So we could do that one. Fairly big. And then... oh, the water logo disappears. So if we end up to this one, instead of the next step, if we skip to the next step, which is... this one wouldn't require no water. Yeah, so if we don't want to water, we might, yeah, 200 grand. I mean, it's doable. We have to look into it. See what makes financially sense when we get there. Just smash into the fence because our current pasture is really small. All our money this year went straight into grape. Our vineyard grew dramatically. Yeah, we like our cows there. Like I said, a small pasture, but want to get a lot more cows. We do not have horses or pigs yet either on the farm. I want those as well. Pigs and horses are both money eaters. Yeah, you can make money off of pigs. Not really make money off horses, but I would... you don't lose money on pigs. You make a little bit of money on pig, but you have to sell them at the right time. Okay. We're not going to have enough mixed rations here. Before we do that, let's check out the milk. We got a bit of a mix of cows, mostly the black and white. What are those, Holstein? But we got some other cows mixed in. I like a little bit of a mix. They make us a little bit of milk, we just need a lot more milk. Walihi? That's the black and white one because they're foreign. The black and white are very European cows, right? Import from New Zealand, yeah. And black and white are quite common here in North America. All right. We want some hay bales. 8 hay bales exactly. You want straw bales, 4 of those. And then the rest of the trailer will be filled with silage. And the food gets all mixed up. You can't mix a lot of straw into food because it's really just a filler, right? Just fiber. There's not much nutrients out of straw. Alright, yeah, we're going to call it a day here too. So thanks for joining. The chat's been actually pretty darn quiet, so it's nice to have at least a couple of you guys show up. But it's a holiday here in North America, so it makes sense. Well, it's not an island, but it is, as far as borders, I guess it kind of is isolated and like an island compared to if you were only to draw the USA and ignore that Canada existed, it would turn from a peninsula to an island. Wait, did you not know about Point Roberts? I guess you're way down south, so you wouldn't know. It'd be people in the Pacific Northwest would know. And there's also by Lake of the Woods as well. So Point Roberts, right here, U.S. border, United States, Canada. So the kids that grow up in Point Roberts have to take a school bus across the border, come up to Highway 17 and to Highway 99, cross over here through Blaine. Would they cross Blaine? No, they probably cross Pack because they're a bus. Legally, you have to cross there, not here, and then go to school on the mainland of the U.S. And in the evening, they got to cross the border back all the way home. So they take a school bus through Canada twice a day. And then there is over here. This is the USA. I guess it's Angle Inlet. The most northern point of the contiguous United States. You're not counting Alaska and all the other territories and stuff. So the U.S. comes up over here, cuts across, and then goes down. Oh, look, even here there's a tiny little bit of the USA, but nobody lives there. So to get here, you have to come through Canada and then go to the US to get to that little bit of, and that's a huge summer getaway, camping and fishing and then Alaska. To get into Canada, you have to do the same thing in Alaska. Where are we? There we go. Here we go. So to get into Canada, you have to cross from Stewart, go down here, cross the U.S. border, come into the U.S., go up this highway, and then cross back into Canada over here to get into, there's mines over here and a huge glacier. So you have to drive up over here through the U.S. to get to this glacier. So this town in the U.S. also so Hyder, there's no way of you getting into the U.S. from here unless you come through Canada or through water, because it's, you know, mountains. It's surrounded by mountains. There's no way of getting into the rest of Alaska. So there's a lot of, we have to depend on the other country to get supplies. Anybody living in any of those areas, very dependent on the other country. Maybe we can go up to Stewart again next year and go go into the U.S. and see that glacier up there. That'd be fun to do. Well, we're besties now. We used to not be. When Canada burnt down your White House, technically it wasn't Canada. The country of Canada was not a country of Canada yet, but the people living here, which became Canadians, burnt down the White House. So I guess it was still called Upper Canada, Lower Canada. So it was Canada, but it wasn't officially a independent country yet, or it wasn't officially a country yet. It was just British territory. But yes, Canada burnt down your White House. Nobody really won that war. It was pretty much a stalemate. It was more of a, nobody gained territory. It was more of just cementing the border that we had. Hey, we're gonna fight and defend this border, and both sides said, hey, we're gonna fight and defend this border. You can't have our land, and we won't take your land, even though we both tried taking each other's lands. (1812) War of 1812. That war really decided what Canada and the US became. It would have been the difference between US going back to British territory or Canada becoming one of the additional US states. End up being kind of between the two, but yeah, I think in 1812 Texas was probably still part of Mexico. I can't remember exactly, but a lot of that section was still like California was its own country for a little bit. And back in those days. All right, food is ready. I am going to bail out, so thank you guys for watching. It was a nice quiet one, but sometimes a nice quiet one's nice too. So we are out of here, and thanks to these YouTube members that are helping get us new stuff. There's been a little less of them, but a lot of them have paid more now. So if you guys want to support this channel, consider hitting that join button on the trucking channel, and you get your name at the end of these live streams as well. At least until we can get this channel monetized, we'll keep doing it this way. I'm out of here. I'm looking forward to next weekend. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.